Welcome to Yasash TV. Today we are on another wonderful day, wonderful ride. We are going for Epping Forest today. So I'm going to show you how Epping Forest trails are. It's mostly going to be trails, off-roading.
Okay, so we're going to go across Nazing Common,
Okay.
which is a big area of beautiful land with no public roads running through it.
Okay.
Then we'll cut through the edge of the Copthall estate and we'll then go into Epping Forest. And all of this area was originally royal forest and hunting grounds.
Wow.
So Henry VIII had a home here in Nazing, and we'll go all the way through the forest to Chingford, and we'll go around the old Royal Hunting Lodge, and then we'll go back into the forest up to Amesbury Banks, which is an Iron Age fort where Queen Boudica had her last stand against the Romans.
Wow.
In 61, 60 AD.
Wow.
So we're going to go around some historic places, and it's probably 20-mile ride.
Wow, thank you very much. Pei is our leader for today. He's leading the way. He's riding Kingsong 16X, and I've tried that wheel. Awesome wheel. You can check out the video link, of course, in the top right corner. His 16X. To be honest, first time ever I ridden any 16X, and which was his wheel. So here we go, Nikola. Got with Nikola. Andreas is Andreas, if I'm pronouncing his name correctly. Apologize if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, Andreas. So he's riding Nikola 100-watt Nikola. Andreas, so can you tell me, is it 100-watt Nikola?
100-watt Nikola, yeah.
How many miles you done?
How many miles on this one? About 600 since I got it in December.
Okay.
In total, on all my wheels, I've done about 6,000 miles.
Oh, we carry on after this. Yeah. So 600 miles.
Yeah.
Wow. And I can see you are very confident on this wheel, man.
Yeah,
Like, it's because of the tire. Nikola tire is very
nice
good.
and wide. I think it's as wide, if not wider than that. Not quite as big. But yeah, you just get used to the same wheel riding it all the time.
And that's your second wheel.
My second wheel, yeah.
Okay.
Been riding for 2.5 years. Started late 2018.
Nice. Oh, and now
My Instagram is Ducks and Fish with no C, and I can send it to you.
Ducks and Fish.
DUKSANDFISH.
Okay, check out, guys, his Instagram page. He has some nice wheel. This is his second wheel, Andreas. And stay tuned for a wonderful ride. The history of Epping Forest is interesting as well. Alright, guys, we're taking some break, 5 minutes stretch break. Pete, would you be kind telling us some history about this area, this Epping Forest, anything you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was originally a royal hunting forest that ran from Regent's Park in central London
Oh, wow.
all the way out to Nazing in Essex, and Henry VIII had a lot of it cleared for the timber to build a navy. So
When are we talking about? What kind of years? Like
when was Henry VIII around? Don't know, we'll have to look that up. long time ago.
Okay. So in his reign.
Yeah, so part of our ride today, we started in Nazing where Henry VIII had a house, and that's why the village is as big as it is. And then we went down to Chingford and we've done a loop around what was the Royal Hunting Lodge. So you saw what looked like a big Tudor building,
Yeah.
and it's now a hotel and a pub, but it was originally a hunting lodge for the king. And now we've come back into the main part of the forest and we're heading off to Amesbury Banks. What's unusual about Epping Forest is a lot of the trees are cut quite low and they have lots of small branches, and that's called coppicing. And there was a law that said the people who lived in and around the forest could collect wood for fuel, but only above a certain height. And so they weren't allowed to take the big trunks of timber because they belonged to the crown.
Wow.
And they weren't allowed to take any animals, deer, anything else that lived in the forest, because that was for the king to hunt.
And now this is property of councils and
No, it's now managed by the Corporation of London,
corporations.
so it's under a single management,
Mm.
which I suppose is a council, but the Corporation of London is limited to the City of London, so it's not like any other council or borough in the country.
Are there any interesting secret places in this forest, like these kind of like cabins and like
Ruins.
abandoned, abandoned?
Yeah, there must be all
Do you
kinds
know
of stuff.
any? Shall we go any if you know any?
I don't know any. Where I'm going to take you, Amesbury Banks, is an old Iron Age fort. There's another place called Loughton Camp, which is in the forest.
You lived in this area a long time?
Yeah, I used to go to school on the edge of the forest.
Wow, so you brought up and grew
Yeah.
in this area. Huh?
And it's also famous because, or infamous, on being on the edge of London and Essex.
Yeah.
There are lots of dead bodies and all of
Dead
that.
bodies of what?
Well, if you've got on the wrong side of someone, this is where they bury you.
Oh, unique thing about today's group ride is we have about 95% Kingsong wheels, and we have 3 Kingsong S18s. Isn't it amazing? So we have 2 Gotway wheels, Gotway or Bigot. One is MSX, which is being ridden by Rado, Mr. Rado, and we have one Nikola, 100-volt Nikola, and we have 3 S18s. We have 18XL and we have 16X. I'm the last rider, as you can see, like always. So stay tuned. It's a wonderful day, and Epping Forest. Epping Forest. It's very close to London and United Kingdom. So in today's ride, I'm gonna show you interesting Epping Forest trails. Amazing. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so I guess if we look at it technically, today is the first time ever since I bought my S18 is a proper off-roading trails testing, because today in Epping Forest all we're gonna do is off-roading trail ride. So 90% will be off-roading today, and I'm starting to see the more and more benefits of suspension. And S18 is known for trail riding and off-roading. Like, he's the person, one of the person whom I did very first group ride with, and he's the one of the person who told me you will be changing your wheel very soon, and I was like, no, I will never ever change my wheel. But now look at it, Dale. So what are you riding, Dale?
I'm riding the MSX 84 volt, the original one.
MSX 84 volt. Okay.
Yeah, already 5,200 kilometers and absolutely no issues.
Absolutely no issues. MSX 84 volt, over 5,000 kilometers done. Absolutely no problem, no issue. It looks like spotless. Like he's loving it. Amazing. You enjoying it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And you have ridden this wheel internationally in not only in UK, in Bulgaria
I
as
rode
well.
it in my country as well, Bulgaria. I shipped it for my holiday, and I rode through the winter there.
Wow.
And then I shipped it back.
Okay, guys, MSX is not all bad. MSX is one of the strongest wheels from Gotway.
But
But one of the best wheels Gotway ever
but the
produced.
electronics are awesome.
Yeah. And this is MSX. So hopefully today I'm gonna be able to keep up with other guys. Like, look at those guys. Pete is riding 16X, no suspension, and he's the first one in the queue, and I'm the last one with S18. So you can just take a guess, like how bad of a rider I am. Like, not really good rider. So, ooh, wow. I think everybody is riding in the middle. Yeah, everybody is riding in the middle. So let's stay in the middle. I was thinking to go right or left, but I guess let's follow the experienced riders. Wow, wow. I can imagine if there was no suspension right now. Wow, I would have been even slower. Like, nice. Wow, wow, guys, look at this. Look at this. We are in the middle of this grassy kind of hill, and I can see horse step marks in the digged into the mud. Wow, look, these are the horse stepping, like horse riding hill. Oh wow, that's a nice looking temple looking kind of shade on the top of the hill. Let's see if I can make it there. Let's see. Yeah. Yes, I can. Yes, you 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 can. Wow. The thing is, those horse step marks on the mud have created kind of bump. Oh wow, look at this. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Living it. Look at this tree. It's like a Harry Potter tree. It's like Harry Potter movie style tree. Wow. Loving it. Guys, look at this, look at this, look at the tree lines. Isn't it amazing? Wonderful views. Like Ray said, if it wasn't for EUC, we would have never known about it. These things ever even exist or anything. Benefits of EUC. Oh wow! Wow, man! S18, S18, S18 done it. Your engine, I'm saying engine. Your motor and S18 motor is same, isn't it? Wow, MSX. Now Nobi tire Ray with S18. Wow, easily, nicely. Okay, here we go. 16X. Nice and easy. No stress. S18 road tire. Mr. Art done it nicely, easy. No stress, no problem. 16X again. Nice and easy. No problem. S18. Nice and easy. That's kind of hill and ramp. Look at the like levels of the ground. Now we're climbing. This S18. So my S18, my road tire on gravels and off-roading trails, Epping Forest, wonderful ride. I'm getting hold of it. I'm getting it how to do maneuvers and everything. Getting more confidence on off-roading, little by little. So far, no major crash or anything. I did slip on once today, but that was like almost nothing. Absolutely no damage or even a scratch on the wheel or myself, because it was almost like 0 mile per hour idle fall. Guys, look at this area. Open field, lovely sunny day. I like that house at the top of the hill. Nice, lovely feeling. Enjoying life after a whole year of coronavirus. Finally, we enjoying our life. S18, Epping Forest, trail riding. Amazing. What else you want? Enjoy your life. Look at those trees. Amazing. Epping Forest Golf Club. Amazing. A13 suspension doing magics here. That's where they say it shines the most. Off-roading and extremely bumpy places like this one. Look at this, look at this. Roots coming out. Speciality of Epping Forest. Roots popping out of the ground. If you love these kind of trails, you must come here. Suspension wheel is like a magic on these kind of trails. Look at the suspension for a bit. I know I'm really slow. I'm not the fastest rider. I think we made that point already. But it's nice to do these kind of things. My breathing might not be supporting what I'm saying, that I'm liking it. It's just because breathing hard. But it's lovely, I'm loving it. Yeah, I can see the guys. Not lost them yet. Okay. Wow, look at these stones and roots coming out of the ground. You need a higher pedal setting here. So if you have S18 and you know that S18 has this feature, you can raise your pedals a little bit. Do it. Do it for these kind of terrain. I'm slowing Andreas down. Andreas, you need to take over from me.
Yeah, I will do. I've got my phone.
Look at the view. It's like a Game of Thrones Road to King's Landing. The episode we did for Game of Thrones, we did an episode where we done all the locations of Game of Thrones, where we did this location there as well, called Dark Hedges. Dark Hedges, and it looks like Dark Hedges all over again. Dark Hedges in London, close to London actually. But by the way, this is not the original Dark Hedges site, but guys, this is just one of the part of Epping Forest that looks like Dark Hedges. So now we are at the new place. Look at this one. Foreign Plantation. Welcome to Copt Hall Park. Copt Hall Park. Nice. I don't know which side did the guys go. I think left, because boys like off-roading, proper off-roading. Oh yeah. Wow, look at this wood. A underground tunnel. Wow. There's a highway on the top. We're just going underneath, right beneath highway. Look at this creepy tunnel. Imagine this tunnel at night time. These patterns that are on the dried mud, very dangerous. Look at the beautiful houses. Big houses. Like, we always wonder why London does not have big houses. Like, look at these big houses. See? Lands, barns. You can have your own warehouse in your garden. Just 20 miles outside London, you can get a big house with 1 or 2 acres of land. Very joyful ride today. Very joyful. Look at this house. Amazing. Big car park. Big house, and at the back of the house you get your land. And not really that expensive as compared to what you get in the same price in London. For about $500,000 you can get a house here, and in London in £500,000 you can get, maybe if you're lucky, you get 1-bedroom apartment condo. Wow, look at this, guys, look at this. We are at the top of the hill, Epping Forest, top of the hill. You can see entire London from here. Can you believe it? It's 30 miles and it looks like it's just there. Wow. If you have EUCs, you get to see these magical places. Look at the S18 suspension in action. Proper off-roading. Look at this beautiful wood bridge. A little canal underneath it. Tunnel again, and this one is less creepier than the last one. Last one was more creepy. It looked like it was made out of a container, like round shaped container. Wow, look at this. Let's ask Pete if he knows anything about it. You know what is this building? Oh wow, look at this. So Ray knows what this is called. Can we take 5 minutes break? Do you know anything about this building? What is this?
This is Waltham Abbey.
Waltham Abbey.
Yeah,
Waltham.
so Harold, who was King of England, who died fighting the Norman invasion, is buried here.
Wow.
1066.
Thanks for showing us all these places. Man, you should charge for these things, you know?
Yeah.
Epping Forest tour.
Epping Forest tour.
Some city right in it again. So now we are going to McDonald's to have some lunch.